It is a bit tricky to grow your hair out in mini twists, but once you actually learn how to manage your twist properly, the amount of length and thickness your hair will experience will shock you. This is coming from someone that has experimented a lot with mini twists over the years. In this video, I am sharing all the secrets that will help grow long, thick, and healthy hair using mini twists. And this covers everything from mini twist installation to maintenance routine and even takedown tips. I'm going to be taking down this 6 weeks old mini twist. As you can see, I have a bit of new growth and also a lot of matting and tangling going on, especially at the roots and the ends of the twist. So let's quickly get into the video. With mini twist or any other kind of twist in general, there is a lot of matting and locking, which in turn results to a lot of breakage. Now, to fix this problem, the first thing we have to take into consideration is your mini twist installation process. One technique that can actually help stop your twist from matting and tangling a lot more is to always start your twist by braiding the roots of your hair before you start twisting. If you've not seen any of my mini twist installation video, I'll link the latest one for you at the end of this video. In that video, I shared a lot of tips and tricks that will help your mini twist last longer without locking or matting that quickly. Now, moving on to maintenance, you need a very good maintenance routine for your mini twist. With mini twist, you need to strike a balance between not doing too much and not doing too little. For me, I moisturize my twist once a week. I wash every 2 weeks and also deep condition afterwards. I've had some people say you should never wash your mini twist because it's going to make your hair lock, and I don't totally agree with that, especially if you plan on leaving the twist in for over a month. Because tell me, why are you scrubbing your scalp and hair vigorously like some kind of tornado and you're expecting your hair not to get tangled? I get the fact that some people's hair are more prone to tangling, and if you fall into this category of people, then try putting your twist into braided sections before washing. This will help reduce friction when scrubbing or washing your scalp, and this will in turn reduce the amount of knots and tangles. Once you're done washing your twist, you can take them down and take down each braided section and run a little bit of shampoo on the twist, then gently run your hands down the twist and massage thoroughly. And you can also gently squeeze the twist to get the shampoo in, and also lightly squeeze when rinsing out the shampoo. If you want a detailed mini twist wash day video where I will show you the do's and don'ts of washing your hair in twist and the kind of hand motions you should use while washing your hair, let me know in the comment section. For this particular mini twist, I washed my hair 3 times, which includes the wash day I just did today before this takedown. Weekly check-ins are also a part of my mini twist maintenance routine. And my mini twist check-ins typically involves me assessing each twist, looking out for ones that have unraveled at some point and ones that are badly tangled. I usually do this on wash days or on the other days I moisturize. Once I identify these problematic twists, I take them down, detangle, and retwist. This actually helps a lot because with some knots and tangles, it is always best to resolve them as soon as possible. Something else I do during my mini twist check-ins is to retwist the front perimeter of my twist, like both the front and the nape area. I just retwist them because those areas are the areas where I experience the most shedding and breakage, and it actually helps by taking them down and retwisting them before the time I intend to do my takedowns. It actually helps, but I actually didn't do it with this particular mini twist. Okay. Now, when it comes to styling my mini twist, during the first 2 weeks after installation, I have limitless styling options. I can let the entire twist down. I can do a half up, half down style. I can do a claw clip style. I can do a low or high puff or bun. But once my twists start aging, I refrain from doing most of these styles. I tend to now do more braided styles like two cornrows or French braids or just regular cornrows like the one I started off with in the beginning of this video. This is because when mini twists get older, they tend to tangle at every slight opportunity, and styles like two cornrows help keep them stretched and reduce the amount of tangles and knots. Also, when it comes to washing your hair in twists, you need to reduce your wash day frequency. So, if you usually wash your hair on a weekly basis, then while wearing your hair in twists, you can try washing on a bi weekly basis. Now, if your hair is already badly matted and tangled like my hair right now, then you absolutely have no business washing your hair because it is going to worsen the tangles and knots, especially if you're someone that lacks patience. Yeah, I know I started off this takedown by washing my twists, but honestly, it is not advisable. It's always best to get out the shed hairs and tangles before washing your twist once it gets to this point. Something else that can make a huge difference with your twist is making sure you keep your twist in a stretched state after washing and moisturizing, especially if it's already tangled and you want to retwist or just take down the twists. With mini twist, a lot of hair strands get intertwined at the roots of different twists, and to resolve the tangles, I just take down each twist involved midway. Then I do the same for the others, and somehow I'm able to get rid of the tangles. When it comes to mini twist takedown, there are different ways depending on how long you've had the twist in. If you've only had your twist in for a week or two, you can easily oil your hands and take down the twist without any hassle or stress. If you've had the twist in for like a month or so, water and conditioner works fine for your takedown. If you've had your mini twist in for like 2 months plus, which is actually bad, you can also use a bit of water and conditioner for takedown. But when it comes to the roots of your twist, where you most likely have a lot of build up, you're going to need shea butter to dissolve the build up. Trust me, when it comes to build up at the roots of your hair, shea butter is what you need. For me, whenever it comes to my mini twist takedowns, I try to strike a balance between working on damp hair and dry hair. Like, I try not to have my hair dripping wet, so I always use less water for my takedowns. Sometimes I even prefer to use only oils or butters for my takedowns. When it comes to mini twist takedowns or any other hairstyle takedown, your technique matters a lot. You have to be really, really patient and gentle during the entire process. As you can see, I usually try to start my mini twist takedown by gently detangling the ends or just looking for a weak spot in the twist. Then when I find one, I work my way upwards or downwards. After separating the twist into two parts, I try to detangle the individual parts before I start taking down the braided roots. And once I encounter any tangles and knots, I take my time to separate the strands as much as I can before I cut the knots off. It goes without saying that during your takedowns, you need to always stretch any section you're done detangling. You can either chunky braid the section or chunky twist it. For me, I'm twisting multiple sections together because I am not sure of what I want to do with my hair. So I kind of intend to carry these retwisted sections for like a week or so before I finally take them down. If you intend on carrying your mini twist for over a month, or let's just say 3 months or more, then make sure you retwist on a monthly basis. If not, you're going to see a lot of new growth, but by the time you take down the twist after the 3 months or so, you will experience a lot of breakage, especially if you're not very gentle during your takedown process. And if you're wondering how long this mini twist takedown took me, it took 3 days, like 3 freaking days. So if you do not have time on your hand literally, then do not attempt trying to do your mini twist takedowns because this is going to take a lot of time, and this is not something you want to rush through. If not, you're going to cause a lot of breakage to your hair, which is actually bad, okay? Now, something that always helps me to relax during my takedowns is to always do something fun during the takedown process. Maybe see a movie, play music, listen to a podcast. And for this particular takedown, I started seeing a series, the U series 2018 or so. Okay, and you guys, I started seeing the season 2 when I started the takedown, and I finished the season 5, and I was not done with this mini twist. Crazy, right? But seriously, it actually helps to find something relaxing that you can watch or listen to during the process of your takedowns. It really really helps, okay? I'm thinking about doing a mini twist hair growth challenge, and I don't know if you're interested, but if you're interested, let me know in the comment section, and I will drop more details on the hair growth challenge, okay? Right now, what I am doing is dry detangling, and this doesn't mean that my hair is dry. My hair is actually moisturized, but I just don't see the need to add more conditioner and oils. That's just what works for me, okay? Anyways, this is the amount of progress I was able to make. I think this is the second day, and this is the retwisted section, and I know it's a lot more bold and bigger. Yeah, that's because I have been joining most of the strands. Like I joined like three sections instead of just twisting one together. I just joined like three, and yeah, this is what my hair looks like. I'm going to continue this by the next day, okay? And now this is the next day. I went ahead to do some of the takedown off camera. Let me explain to you guys how I do my takedowns or the detangling, okay? What I do is that I oil my hands or just apply a little bit of shea butter on my hands. Then I start my takedown. And once I am done taking down the twist, I just try to get out all the shed hair or most of the shed hair without applying or spraying any water or any conditioner or anything like that. And once I get out the shed hair, I then go ahead to spray more water and possibly apply a bit of conditioner, and then like finger detangle my hair properly, okay? And my reason for not spraying water when I still have shed hair in the twist is that I noticed that when I spray water and conditioner, it just makes the detangling process more difficult for me once there is a bit of shedding and all of that tangling there. I don't know, this is just something that works for me, and if you've tried doing this and it doesn't work for you, that's totally fine. But with my hair, this is what works for me. I always try to avoid spraying too much water when I still have a lot of shed hair in my hair, especially for a protective style that I've had in for over a month, okay? I usually experience more shedding and breakage at the front perimeter and the back perimeter of my hair. But with this mini twist, I didn't experience as much shedding as I used to experience in the past at the front perimeter, like my edges. I didn't get that much shedding, but I experienced the same amount of shedding at the nape area. Okay, with this mini twist, I initially planned on doing this takedown on the 1 month mark, but I was kind of busy, and so I had to like shift and postpone it to after extra 2 weeks. So this is 6 weeks, right? So but I really wanted to like do the takedown once it got to 1 month. I know some people have a love-hate relationship with mini twists, but let me know your experience with mini twists. Have you been able to retain length with mini twists, or do you experience so much breakage and tangles and whatnot? And if that's the case, are you going to be trying out the tips and things I shared in this video? Or which of those tips is something you already knew or something you already do? Let me know in the comment section, you guys, okay? And this is the last section that I am twisting right now. I know it's a bit too big and chunky, but I'm actually tired, and this is the final look. This is what the twist look like. Okay, I know this doesn't look fresh or anything, but As I said, I'm going to take down this after a week and figure out what to do with my hair. And this is the amount of hair I lost. Okay, do you think this is too much breakage and shedding or whatever? Let me know in the comment section. Bye.